is raining out. Isaac's doing classwork. And it is raining out. So, I don't know if I'll get to work on the fence today or not. Let's see here. It's breakfast time. It's like almost brunch time. So, I'm exhausted. I was up late last night. I was up until like 12:30 just shooting video content for the video game stuff. Today I need to edit, I guess, since it's raining out and there's not a lot I can get done. I may go stretch the fence a little bit, but with the ground being wet, it may be a little hard to get the lawnmower set up to be an anchor for it. But yeah, it was really hard to sleep last night. Once I did get in bed, I got to do something to get my sleeping schedule back on track, so I can get up early in the morning and stop sleeping in until like 10 o'clock. Corona has just completely thrown my schedule way off, especially since I've been getting back into YouTube stuff. So I'm going to make some breakfast now and then go figure out what I'm going to do for the day. So before I forget, I need to take my medication. Every day. And then I'll take this one at the table. So, this is supposed to help my allergies and my asthma. So, like earlier this week, you guys saw me having trouble breathing whenever I was running. And then breakfast time. Coffee, cereal with fruit. And they got breakfast bars this morning. It's Fun Friday, they wanted breakfast bars.
Also, before I eat this.
So, I'm super pissed right now. And, it's because yesterday was a waste. Complete waste of time. We stood in line at the unemployment office for a couple of hours. I got up there and I turned my form in and I'm like, is there anything else you need from me? I gave them my letter and they gave me a form to fill out. I got an email this morning stating, we received your application. You've already exhausted that benefit program. I'll have to go back to the office and ask for a different application. So we just got home from the unemployment office and getting fuel. I'm just loading up my email now. So Fun Friday hasn't really been the Fun Friday I had planned or anticipated for. But I am making some supper And tonight's dinner, I am making potatoes, carrots, onions in the cast iron, and I'm also about to throw some chicken in the cast iron and let it cook. Then when it gets close to being finished, I'll throw green beans in there, and then I'll make some cornbread. So I just threw the chicken on top. I'm just going to hit it with some pepper. And some salt. And then throw it back in the oven until it's done. And when it's done, then I'll throw some, what did I say earlier? Some green beans. And let those cook, and then we'll be throwing some cornbread in the oven, and then have that for supper. Let's see how this looks now. Woof! My glass is fogged over. Oof. So, yeah. I'm going to check that meat and make sure the center of this chicken is cooked. If it is, then that cornbread will go in the oven. So I'm just going directly on top with green beans. And right now what I'm doing is I'm looking for stems, because when I opened this can, there was stems all over the top of the green beans. So I'm going to kind of work that down into the fold. So I'll come back whenever everything's done. But I got the cornbread in the oven. It'll be in there for another 18 minutes, and then oh boy. So I've been kind of watching videos while the boys play Minecraft, and I come up to my YouTube homepage because I'm just watching garbage videos of like Pawn Stars and stuff, and I come across this video here. It says unemployment falls to 10.2% as stimulus debate, let's see what this pops out, delays benefits, right? And it was uploaded by CBS Evening News. And then whenever I go to open it, I come over here, and it says the video is unavailable because the video has been removed by the uploader. And I'm sitting here thinking, the unemployment rate drops to 10.2%? I don't think so. Probably what you have are people that are not claiming their benefits because the pandemic unemployment stuff just ran out. So if people aren't able to claim, then how can you take a statistic of what the unemployment rate is? I still continue to claim like for my benefits, even though I don't have any left over, because that keeps it on the books that I'm still unemployed, and it makes people aware that we need assistance. I need assistance because I'm looking for these jobs, and most of them, like I said earlier, you have to have like some kind of degree or license or blah blah blah, even though that doesn't mean that you are qualified for that position. Just because you have a license or a degree doesn't mean that you're qualified. Like, it doesn't mean that you have the skill set to do that job. Like at the unemployment office, the lady couldn't even read the letter that I got yesterday, and she's like, oh, well, you need this form. So I filled out that form. Same thing happens today. Different lady. She didn't even read the letter to where it says extended benefits. And I'm like, well, I got this letter, and she's like, oh, this should have came out weeks ago. Yeah, I got it Friday because my stuff ran out last week. So, this whole, everything with this pandemic just is so stupid, and I'm like really tired of it. So I'm going to finish dinner, and we've only got like 4 minutes left, and then it's dinner time. So my glass is fogged over whenever I open the oven again, but we have some cornbreads and some chicken and veggies. So I'm gonna let this cool down for a minute. I'm gonna plate it up and get it ready for the boys to eat. And they're still playing Minecraft. They've been at it for a couple of hours now. It's Fun Friday. They get to play on Friday. Not all day, but for a few hours.
Smells good.
Yeah, you like that?
So, I have some of that, all of that, and my brother have a thing.
Can you tell me what all of that is?
Such carrot, mashed potato, and beans.
What kind of beans?
I don't remember.
Green beans?
Green beans.
What else you got there?
That is.
What is that?
Chicken and
Cornbread and barbecue sauce.
And barbecue sauce.
Alright, boys eat.